Hey Because Beauties, Lisa Nelson, brand makeup artist for Because Cosmetics, and I want to teach you how you can do a beautiful smoky eye in 4 simple steps. So I have already lined my waterline with a black gel liner, both above and below. I've also applied the amazing smoothing eyeshadow primer. I love this to really give longevity and also depth of the color of the shadow that I use. This is the Rebel Rose palette. It's amazing, beautiful, long-wearing, super silky. We're going to be using these 2 colors here and then also these 2 at the end, both above and below. So let's jump right into this. We're going to grab our fluffiest of brush. So we're using this right on the lid, and we really want this color to almost appear to be part of the lashes. So we want to hug it right to that upper lash line. And you're going to blend this all across the lid, all the way up to where your natural crease is. And this doesn't have to be perfect. The key point though is to make sure that you get it right against your lash line so you don't have any breaks of color. Now some people are put off by purple, and that's kind of why I chose purple to do the smoky eye on, because I feel like smoky eye is actually a technique and it's not a color story. Smoky eye can be brown, it can be green, it can be blacks and grays, but the key point is you always start with the darkest shade on the eyelid, and as you go up, you gradually get lighter in your color. Now we're going to transition to more of our kind of tapered, pliable brush, and we're going to go right next to the one we just did. Just tap it off. We're going to apply this right above that area. Just kind of buffing it into the natural crease. Key point is you don't want them too blocky. You want there to be no space between where one color starts and the other ends, so they really fade into each other. You can kind of wrap it in a subtle pie wedge at the outer corner, just maintaining a 45-degree angle, because again, we want to always create a lift. So just kind of buff this in, all the way in, all the way out, and wrap it. Now we're going to go ahead and apply our color that I like to define it as a barrier. So it kind of frames and holds these colors, kind of brings it all together. This is your transitional shade right here. So it acts kind of as a guard, and I like to start in the center of the eye here and just kind of wrap it all the way around the colors that we've used thus far. Again, blending it subtly into the one just directly underneath. This is a great matte shade. Now you'll notice the only metallic that we used in this look is on the lid. So if you're over 30 and you're of the belief that you can't wear a smoky eye, and you're like me and we just really don't like people telling us what we can and can't do when it comes to our makeup, listen, you can totally do this. Keep the colors above the eye. Make sure that if you're wearing a sparkly or metallic finish shadow, that is confined to the lid space, but really anyone, any age, any eye shape should be able to wear a smoky eye. So let's put down that belief that we can't do something just because of age, okay? We're gonna take that smaller brush, I just brushed it off on my microfiber towel. We're just gonna pop in this bone color, and that's gonna go right at the highest point of the arch and then just down the tail. This again creates somewhat of an optical illusion of a lift, and who doesn't want that, right? Smoky eye is great for glam. It's great for when you really want your eyes to stand out. I am also going to apply just a titch of that second shadow on the lower lashes. Now, if you're a person who feels like if you line your waterline on the bottom that it's going to close your eye up, say you have smaller eyes, this is how we can easily get around this. So we lay the brush side to side, tap it off, and we're just going to start right in the center of the eye and kind of use this as a liner. And it kind of offsets anything that would close up our eye by bringing another dimensional line there. We want to connect these 2 outer points. So essentially you can use this just as you would a liner. Let's just do the other side and create some symmetry here. I think purples are super pretty. Who are purples for? Gosh, like, I think brown eyes can wear purples beautifully. Green particularly, blue eyes, brown. You know, like everybody can wear hazel. It looks amazing in purple. So try this. I challenge you. You can even hashtag because Cosmetics smoky eye, and let's see what you come up with. We'd love to see it. So feel free to play with this idea. You'll notice on me too, I have more of a neutral cheek and lip. You always want to create harmony here and here, but when you're doing a more dramatic dark eye, you want to consider doing a more neutral, lighter mouth. So this has been sure fun for me. You're going to want to find out more about all of these amazing products at BecauseCosmetics.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So until I see you again, stay beautiful.